Hello, welcome back to Tailstrike Air, Wolfgang Tailchase, and hello D. Already written to me before I started showing the stream. Hope everything is okay with you. I am currently in Madagascar, I have to see how, in Tualanar, and we're gonna head for the capital via some other small airports. Hopefully. So, yeah. Everything is set. The parking brake is now off. And let's see if we can get this thing off the ground. Well, it wants to take off by itself. That's good. Flaps up, gears up. Let's see here, we're setting the climb rate. I'm gonna set the heading and keep the heading to that. Follow the coastline up. So gonna set the altitude. How long do I have? 105 nautical miles. Yeah, last stream wasn't that long because I ran into darkness, which is probably what I'm gonna do today as well. The sun goes down a little bit earlier in Madagascar. You see that it's already on its way down here. Let's see, well, the town we're heading for now is called Vanga Indrano. Something like that. It's a town and district in Atsinana region in Madagascar with a population of 38,500 in 2018. The town is near the mouth of the Onanara River or the southern part of the east coast. It's connected to the north by the national road RN12 to Pangana. How's it going with your D? You haven't been streaming anything for a while? Still recovering from that game that you were streaming for, what it? 4 straight days? Yeah, by the way, T-Bone said that he is hoping that he might be able to start streaming next week again. He's hoping that he might feel good enough to do that. I'm crossing my fingers. Yeah, I saw that you were playing Diablo. I've never played it. Yeah, I have started a little series of Let's School. I'm gonna continue recording some either later today or tomorrow or next week. And nah, probably not. Yeah, that's right. This Diablo 4 is the new one, isn't it? And I've also been playing some NIMBY Rails, if you know what that one is. I am... oh, okay. Yeah, it's a guy. It's like a one-man game, and he has taken the world map, the whole world map in scale 1:1, and he removed all rails from it. So now you have, it's a 2D game, so it's just a blank map with nothing, and then you can build your own rail systems all over the world, whatever you want. You can build it fantasy, or you can recreate what's already there and what should be there. And you do it in the correct scale, and then you can run small trains on it. But it's like it's not a very advanced game. I see it more like a train simulator, sort of. And I'm currently looking at all these freight lines that are that you have in the US, and I'm building commuter rail networks, or passenger rail networks, using those freight lines. So I have currently doing it in Oklahoma and Kansas. I've done Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Wichita. Now I'm like connecting those towns together. So it's kind of cool. But it's like, either you like it or not. I like it for the way that you can like set up lines and things like that. That's kind of nerdy things I like. Yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, it's pretty cool. How long do I have left? 86, and I'm still climbing. So if I go up to 20,000, I'm pretty sure this airport is located on. How? It's 43 feet. It's basically ground zero. And so that's 19,000. 19 times 3 60. Okay, 60 nautical miles around. I'm gonna start going down. So we basically go up to 20,000 feet, and then I'll be staying there for a little while, and then I have to start going down again. Yeah, so I'm in the NIMBY rails. I'm currently set out to cover all of Oklahoma in rails, and then I'm going to continue with what I built in what is it? Oh, what is the name of that state? I know the name of the state. It is Kansas, isn't it? Yeah, Kansas. I also discovered that there is a city in Kansas is like weird. Kansas City is not located in Kansas, it's located in Missouri. But then Kansas has a town called Arkansas City, which is located in Kansas, not in Arkansas. Like, can you please make up your mind which state and what you name your cities? But Arkansas City is located on the Arkansas River, so maybe. I'm talking about the US, they're flying over. Or we're flying over Madagascar. Nice mountains. Alright. We have basically reached our... Yeah, I just remembered, when you said that, I just remembered something from the train trip I took in Canada. I was sitting there in... I took this train from Toronto to Vancouver, and in the back of the train you have this lounge car that you sit and talk to people. And we're sitting talking there, and there's a guy that asks me where I'm from and what I've been doing, and I tell him that I was been traveling in the US, and he asked me what I think about about the US, and I like, yeah, like, nice to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. And he says, yeah, Americans are horrible. And I'm like, hey, that's not very nice to say. It's like, especially for someone that isn't from there, because I thought he was Canadian, and he's like, no, I'm from New Orleans. I have the right to say that Americans are horrible. That's why I moved away from there. That's like, okay, yeah, if you've been there, sure. if you're from there, you can say whatever you want. And I don't think everybody in the US is horrible. There's nice people there. But it was a little bit funny that he completely ditched the country he was born in. Alright, let's stay inside here now for a while so that I can keep an eye on my how long I have left. No, but those kind of people are everywhere. There are good people in every country, or there are bad people in every country. So I never judge people from where they come. I judge people for how they are. If you're if you're a good person, you're a good person no matter where you come from. We met some really nice people when I was in the US, and I met some horrible people, like I said. There was when my ex and I we were in Newark Airport, and we couldn't change flights, and it turns out that we had to change terminals, and that this people mover that they have, it was broken. It didn't work that day. So we had to take a bus, and we had absolutely no idea where the bus was. And we tried to find someone to ask, and we saw some employees, and we were like, hey, where's the bus? Yeah, it's out there. You just pointed like out there. Like, okay, but which stop? But oh, it says out there. Like, yeah, which bus? Oh, it says. Like, not very helpful. And then we walk out, and there's a guy who overheard, and he's like, oh, I'm going there too. I will show you. I know where it is. Come on with me, and I will show you. And he helped us, and he was really, really, really friendly, really helpful. Make sure that we found the right place and everything. So that was a really, really friendly guy. So, and he was just a normal traveler. He wasn't working there or anything like that. And then on the other hand, we were passing through customs. And I walk up first, and I hand over my passport to the custom agency. And he say hello to me, and he take my passport, he looks at it, scans it, and gives it back to me in my hand. My then wife, now ex, comes afterwards. He looks at her, doesn't say anything. She holds up her passport towards him, but he doesn't take it. So she just stand there for a while, and then she like put it down. After she put it down on the desk, he then takes it, looks at it, scans it, throws it on the desk, and was like, and I just looked at him and like, what the hell is he doing? What kind of attitude is that? And I'm pretty certain it was due to the fact that she's from Colombia, and although she had a Swedish passport, she like looks Latina. So I'm pretty sure that was the reason that he did that, and I was so angry, so angry. Like how you can treat someone like that. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna go into the radio. Nearest airports. It's that one. Okay, it's traffic. How's the winds blowing? I wonder. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for the runway here, because I really don't know how the winds are blowing, and it's a pretty short runway, so I do want a headwind. Might be that it's changing. Yeah, but we met a lot of nice people as well. Just with the trip I'm doing this summer, I have like gotten several like mails from Amtrak, where they keep saying that they've changed things for my trip, and and every time I get it, I was like, oh crap, they changed some time, so I'm gonna miss a connection or something like that. But it's always been like these really weird things that really doesn't have anything to do. The latest one I got was that on my trip from Buffalo to Chicago, apparently they won't they said that they shouldn't I'm tired that they wouldn't have a luggage car, so they have restriction on how much luggage you could take. And I was like, okay, I wasn't planning on using it anyway, but thank you for the information. And then yesterday I got another email. I'm like, okay, what's now? And they said that the information we sent you in the last email are incorrect, and we ask you to disregard from that information. Okay, so you will have a luggage car on the train? Okay. So it's been like information like that, nothing with like the actual train times or anything like that. Well, 29. Yeah, I think the no, now it changed again. Okay. Looks like the wind is just coming from the side and nothing else. So we could probably land on runway 4. Yeah, I think that saying that American rail is organized, that is the overstatement of the century. Passenger rail in North America is not very great. Yeah, now we got a headwind. Nice. But I did like taking the train from Toronto to Vancouver, even though it was pretty slow and it was really late. I think we were like 6 or 7 hours late. It was a really nice experience, and I met a lot of nice people. And that is the kind of journey that you don't do it in order to get to where you're going, you do it for the actual journey. I'm looking forward to crossing the Rocky Mountains there from yeah, it's like, in a way, passenger rail is one of the most efficient way of transporting a lot of people from point A to point B. So, and it's weird that in the US they're cutting down. In Europe they're expanding. We have like night train services. They're expanding that every year. They get more and more and more, and there are like several different companies that actually compete on the same routes and everything. So and in a way I would rather take a night train than take a plane, because if I have the time I will take a night train over a plane any day. If I have the time and if I can. It's much more relaxing, and you don't have to have the whole thing with the security control and sitting in a cramped space. You can walk around as much as you want to. You have much more room. You can lie down and sleep in a comfortable bed. I like it a lot. I like it. I really like. I'm a bit of a train nerd. I like trains. I think I went down a little bit too early. Ah, we'll get a nice view of the ground. I didn't go down early, I went down too fast there for a while. Okay, we should have the airport basically straight ahead. Yeah. It's a little bit to the side. Okay. See if we can spot the runway somewhere. Hello, Luke. Nice to see you. There it is. Okay. Okay. Gears out. Yeah, it's been a while, but nice of you to drop in. Okay, let's see if I can manage to land this thing. Look. Ah, come on. Ooh, and brake. Oh yeah. A little bit of a tight landing, but did it. Welcome to Vanga Indrano. That was not a very big airport. And I doubt there's a plane there. Wonder, do they have? Doubt they have any fuel here. Let's see. They actually do have. They have fuel. Oh, all right. Let's head on over there and refuel a little bit. Always good to do that. You never know when you have fuel next. Never expected it to be fuel like this. There we go. Might as well fill it up a little bit. BP jet. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go select the runway for takeoff. That's runway 4. And announce takeoff to the, what is it, where are we going? We are going to the west.
Foxtrot Mike Sierra Uniform Traffic Dotter Tango Sierra 15 taking
I'm not
off
taking off runway 22, I'm taking off runway 4. Oh. You didn't want to listen to me? Okay. Flaps set to take off. Let's set altitude and everything. How long do we have? It's 96 nautical miles. We're gonna set a heading of 328. There we go. No, I think you see the flag here. It is it's pointing in this direction. So I should be taking off from this runway. Otherwise, I would have a tailwind. I don't want a tailwind. I want a headwind. There was one airport where I took off. There was a tower, and they told me to take off from a runway where I had it when I have a tailwind, and that was not very funny. I was really struggling to get some air. All right. Because when you're taking off, you always want the... Okay, we have a side wind, but this is coming from... You're looking at that thing there. And we're off. Gears up. Autopilot on. And we're heading inland. Yeah, I think it's even though it's very faulty and things like that, I think it's just adds something. Mostly now that a lot of airports doesn't even have the ATC, so it's like, I choose this runway. I think the reason it said I'd taken off from 22 is because I was at that end of the runway, then it just assumed I was going to take off there. If I had gone to the other end of the runway and pressed taking off to the west, it would have said runway 4. So it's just due to where I was on the runway. That's the reason it said 22. Okay, now we're gonna head to Ihosi. It's a city and commune urbane with around 40,000 inhabitants. I have retracted the flaps. I set the takeoff flaps and I have retracted them. And I've also have my wheels up. Everything is flying dandy. Ihosi is the capital of Imhorobi region as well as the district of Ihosi. It's an important cross point for the southern part of Madagascar. It is crossed by the Route Nationale from the capital and start point of the Route Nationale 13 to Talagnaro and Route Nationale 27 to Farafangana. Oh, yeah, I just pressed them. I think I said flaps up. And the Isolo National Park is located near Ihosi, and Ranohira is a distance of 80 kilometers by the route. Ranohira is a town and commune in Madagascar, belongs to the district of Ihosi. Okay. Isolo National Park is a national park in the Irombe region of Madagascar, in the southwestern corner of the province of Fiantarosoa. The closest town is Ranohira, and the closest cities are Toliara and Ihosi. It's a sandstone landscape that has been dissected by wind and water erosion. Cool. Yeah, now we're flying inland. See, the flaps are up. Flying inland a bit. So we're gonna see some mountains. The airport here in Ihosi is a dirt. Hopefully I can land on either 18 or 36. Those are the long ones. I can't land on the small ones. They're way too short. Yeah. Yeah, it's Friday for you. I'm working all weekend, so I can't do anything like that. So the runway is located. We're probably gonna come in from the south and land, unless the winds are doing something weird. And it's at 2,500 feet. Means when I'm 20, I'm gonna have to do some 16 and a half. 16.5 times 3 equals 49, 50, 51, something like that, probably. Alright. We're currently 82. Oh, you're working tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I was free yesterday. So I'm working today, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I'm free on Tuesday. What is it that you're working with? Maybe I've asked before, but Can't remember. Oh, look at that, we can already have that one. There's always a side wind. No matter where I fly, I always have a side wind. The winds are always blowing from the ocean, and all the airports are located in north-south direction, or east-west, but then it's blowing from the south or north. And probably runway 36. It's a very rugged landscape. We're flying over this river here. I was contemplating a little bit flying over the actual river, like low, but then I looked at it and it's if I flew here, I would fly here, I would turn, I would come in like this, and then I would crash into that mountain. Or if I come in like this, I would come in here, and then I would maybe be able to fly, and then I would crash into that mountain. Oh, okay. Good luck with your gardening. I wish I had a garden. I only have a balcony. Or in some ways I don't wish I have a garden. I had a garden before and with a lot of grass, and all I had to do was cut the grass all the time. And there was one summer where I was in, I spent like 20 days in Colombia. And when I left Colombia, it was raining there. And when I got home to Sweden, it was raining. And I got home, just a week after midsummer. So late, just right on the, I think I came in, it was a couple of days into July I came home. And then it rained every single day in July and half of August. And I couldn't cut the grass because my lawn was basically a swamp. And I tried to cut it with like a trimmer that I had, but everything was so wet, so it just got stuck, and it didn't want to cut. And it was growing and it was growing very, very high, and it started to bloom and everything. And it was a rental apartment, so the landlord said that I had to cut the grass, or he would come and do it, and I had to pay for it. And I told him that, yeah, please come and cut my grass, I will pay for it. And he came, and he had this petrol-driven trimmer that he came with. And he walked out and started doing it. And it took him like maybe 20 seconds. And they were completely stuck with grass. And he basically cut nothing. And he looked at it and said, well, this is too wet to cut. And I was like, yes, exactly what I said. It's too wet to cut. That's why I haven't cut it. If it was dry enough to cut, I would have cut it. It's not like I enjoy paying you for something that I can do myself. So he said, like, okay, just be sure that you cut it as soon as it gets dry enough. That was in a bit, like halfway through August. There was a couple of days where there were no rain, so I could actually cut the grass. By then it was basically over a meter high. And I was a bit silly. That was the rainiest July I've ever experienced. Every single day it rained. Worst summer I've ever had. And apparently it was pretty nice weather when I was in Colombia. That's what when in June. That's when the nice weather was in Sweden as well. But I had nice weather in Colombia, so I can't complain. Okay, 327. I'm gonna set the heading here to 270. Gonna start going down. Yeah. Like if I say I can't cut the grass, it's like I don't cut the grass because I don't want to cut the grass. I don't cut the grass because I can't cut the grass. Well, now I really don't have to care about it since I only have a balcony. And I was planning on I usually plant some stuff on my balcony, some vegetables like peas and carrots and potatoes and things like that. But since I'm gonna be away for one month this summer, and while I'm away they're gonna renovate my bathroom, so I thought that there is no reason to do anything on the balcony. Yeah, I'm gonna start going down now. As we're heading into the central part of Madagascar here. Probably gonna have to come in like this and then turn into the runway. If this looks a little bit higher, gonna fly along this ridge. It will be an interesting landing. Probably one of a ridge like this. It was, I think they said like maybe 2 or like maybe 100 years ago, something like that. All of this was covered in forest. The whole island covered in forest, and but in just the last century, basically like 90% of all the forest in Madagascar has been cut down. And it's not for timber or anything like that. It's for fuel. They burn the wood to cook food and things like that. I wonder where the runway is. Probably a bit further away. Somewhere over here. And I have a lot of solo flying ahead of me, because there are some flights I need to do. Because like this long flights over water. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different flights, 6 different flights to do. That go on just long distances over water. Oh, that's gonna take a while. I have to spend like a whole day doing that. When am I gonna do that? Probably Monday night or something like that, probably. Spending all night, all Monday to after work to just get all that flying in. Can see here, this blue line, maybe I'll take this one and fly it in live, haven't decided yet. And then there's this one, and this one. All of this is gonna have to, I'm gonna fly and just record it. This is like flying over water. This is a really long one. Just flying over water, that's like no fun. Just this flight here will probably take like 4 hours. This one took 2 hours. So this will probably take 4 hours. That will be one whole stream. Just this flight. Okay, let's see. I think the runway is somewhere on the other side here. Or maybe it's on between those. Now, it should be on this side of it. This ridge that is here, it's this one. So I'm going to slow down a little bit. runway should be somewhere between these two ridges here. It's just a matter of finding it. How do you find a dirt runway in the in the middle of a desert? You see the runway there. Yeah. So it's... Is that it? There it is. It wasn't that hard to spot.
500.
It's pretty long as well. We have the gears down. That's good. Here we go. And we have a massive tailwind. The winds have changed. Uh-oh. But they have a long runway, so there shouldn't be any problem. Yeah. There we go. Even though we had a big tailwind, the length of the runway made it so that we had really no problem. That was a good landing. All right. Flaps to take off. And we're gonna check how long is it to the next one. 78 nautical miles. And we have it on bearing 6-3. Flying slightly to the northeast. All right. I really don't want to go that way. I want to go the other way. All right. We'll see. So I don't want to fly straight into the mountains. We have plenty of room to that side. Whoa. Flaps up. Gears up. No, I don't want to go that way. Yeah, it's much better to go this way, you know? If you let me. Thank you. There we go. You know, taking a route straight into some mountains is not very good. If you have plenty of space to the side. To the other side. Alright, our next destination is Tianarantosa. It's a city and commune urbane in south-central Madagascar and is the capital of Haute Matsiara region. It was built in the early 19th century by the Merina as the administrative capital for the newly conquered Betsileo kingdoms. Tiarantosa means good education in Malagasy. It's a cultural and intellectual center for the whole island. It is home to some of the oldest Protestant and Lutheran cathedrals on the island. The oldest theological seminary, also Lutheran, as well as the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Tiarantosa, seated in the Cathedral of the Holy Name of Jesus. The city of good education also boasts a university named after it and built in 1972. Tiarantosa is considered to be the capital of wine in Madagascar because of the presence of many wine industries in the city. It has a population of just around 200,000 and is situated on 1200 meters above sea level. I was first planning to go to this one, but then I noticed that that's a dirt runway. This is an asphalt runway on this one. Because if I go here, I have I think this next one is dirt. Oh, that's bituminous, okay. So that's paved. But this one is grass. And then we have the last one, which is actually the only like big airport. And it's for the capital. Have some smaller ones around here as well. Actually I have one for Antananarivo, their main. But we'll land on the main airport, the international one. Okay, we're on our way. And this one is located on 3,600 feet. So if I climb to 20, which I will have no problem doing, 20 minus 3.6 times 3 equals, yeah, go around about 50, 51 nautical miles, probably good. Okay, have a nice day, D. Yeah. That might be good if you want to do some streaming. See how far we can get. How far we can get here before the sun starts going down too much. As long as I can reach the last leg to the capital, will have no problem, because that's a big runway. I will have no problem landing there, even if it's dark. Oh, just see on Wikipedia had the name of the mayor of this town that we're heading to. I ain't even gonna try and pronounce that. Or am I? I'm gonna butcher it completely. Okay. Dr. Ratsim Bazafi Sohondra Malala Esther. Oh, that was a long one. Have a train station. They do. Is there a train? There is a train. Ooh. Where does the train go? The train goes out towards the coast. The train goes to just where? Very much along the... That's a cool train route. Ah. The train goes to... train goes to this city here, which I was contemplating. I was choosing between this one or this one, but I choose the Mananyari instead. Because this one was like going backwards, I want to actually go forwards. The train line goes between those two cities. It's like basically the only train on the whole island. It goes between Tianan, Doha and Manakara. Just said it. Something about train in rail transport in Madagascar. Mada Rail. And it's a track gauge, it's a narrow track, 1000 millimeters. And I don't know. It doesn't say anything about. Oh, it is planned to refurbish a line from the capital. They reopened the line from. There are currently some rail lines. Cool. Oh, I need to go down. Crap. I always forget this. I always miss going down. Always too late. There are some tall mountains going on here. I'm on a pretty good stretch into the airport between some mountains. Hopefully. I'll fly. Looks like I'm flying basically in the valley here. Can't be completely sure, but how high is this one? It's lower. Ah, okay, then probably fine. Mountains, mountains, mountains as far as the eye can see, and it's absolutely nothing going on here. I think that is the runway of Yeah, that is the runway I was planning on landing on when I first set out this route, but then I saw that there was this one up here instead. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I'm not AFK. Okay, what? We have 26 nautical miles left, and we're gonna go radio and back. We are in Viana Rantsoa. Traffic on. And okay, have to select the runway for landing. 8 or 26. Oh, basically east-west. So I think we're gonna go for 8. Gonna check here how the runway looks. Okay. There are some tall mountains around here, so I have to. The runway is there. I think I can come in along there and when I do this, fly like above here and then in. It'll be a fun landing. Yep. Okay. The runway should be somewhere. Somewhere. I think I'm gonna set my altitude a little bit higher at the time being. And then when I get closer to the airport, I'm gonna go lower. Because it looks like we have some mountains ahead of us. Nice valleys. Ain't no river wide enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no mountain high enough. Keep me from you. 6.2 nautical miles left. Okay, let's see. There is the runway. Oh. Flaps, gears. And we take manual control. Let's see. Oh, there's a... That's a nice approach. With a small hill right in front of the runway as well. It's nice. Can't make it more difficult. Some houses right in front of it as well. We have to come in from this way because we have a
500.
strong headwind. Whoa. Okay. Ooh. Eep. Ah, come on. Come on, down, down. Here we go. Ooh. That was an interesting landing. But I did it. Woohoo. Whew. Alright, how much fuel do we have? We have enough. 80 gallons. Don't get off the runway. So the next one is just 70 nautical miles. And we're gonna go heading 98. Right, flaps set to takeoff. Engines spinning up. And let's go. We have a mountain straight ahead. Nice. Maybe going a little bit to this side. Flaps up, gears up. We can set it to autopilot. As we're climbing out of here now. Alright, we're heading back out towards the coast and the town of Mananjari. Mananjari is a city in the east coast of Madagascar with a population of 25,000 inhabitants in 2018. It's the chief town on the Mananjari district and the Votovavi region. It contains a town of the same name situated on the southern part of the east coast where the Mananjari River flows into the Indian Ocean. There's a small port and an airport. Mananjari is situated 130 kilometers south of Nosivarica. Okay. In 2022, cyclone Batsirai made landfall at Mananjari, leaving the city destroyed by 90%. Imagine that. 90% of the city destroyed. It might maybe already be able to see the sea out there. Okay. Stay up a little while longer, please. I'm always it's weird. I'm so used to the sun to go like in a direction like this, but here it goes more like this, basically almost straight down. So it like confuses me every time. I'm like, hey, the sun is gonna be up for a long time. Now all of a sudden it's down at the horizon. Okay, I'm gonna check. I have it on 16, and I'm pretty sure the airport is basically located on sea level. It is basically sea level. It's like 25 meters above sea level, something like that. So that's 45, just over 45, 46, 47, 45. So not that long. Pretty short flights today. Okay, started going down towards Mananjari. We're heading 100 now. Mananjari are 4. I think I'm gonna go for runway 4. Do they have contact yet? Let's see. What? Yeah, Mananjari. Turn traffic. Select the runway for landing. Runway 4. Not full stop landing. A lot of rivers down here. A little bit more of a forested area. It's basically here along the east coast where there actually is some forest left. some clouds here along the coastline. Huh? Hey, where are we? Still about 25 nautical miles out, something like that. Have the river that I'm gonna head for, so I want to be so I think I'm gonna turn a little bit now. I'm gonna head off somewhere around here. Might have been a little bit too much. So we have 12 nautical miles left. I'm gonna start slowing down a bit. Not do that panicky thing right at the end. So the runway should be somewhere here on the other side of this. Here somewhere. There's runway 4. That is located perfectly. It looks like snow. Okay, let's see if we can spot the runway somewhere. Ah, I see it. I think, yeah, there it is. Okay, let's begin final approach. Max flap. A little less throttle, so we're going down for speed. Have a slight tailwind, but not that much. Shouldn't be a problem. But it's really pushing me here. Okay, we're going in a little bit hot. That's a nice landing. Could it be better? Okay, I need some fuel. Is there fuel anywhere here? That could be over there. I'm hoping. There's a truck there at least, so something like that looks like it. Yep, there is fuel. Nice. Hello, Smile. Okay, we're almost straight side wind. Right, fill her up. And then announce clear of runway.
Foxtrot Mike Sierra Mike traffic Daher Tango Sierra 15 is clear of the runway.
And I'm going to select the runway for takeoff. I'm going to go runway 4. Take off to the north.
Foxtrot Mike Sierra Mike traffic Daher Tango Sierra 15 taking off runway 04 north departure.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Okay, flaps to takeoff. No, that's flaps up. That's no, takeoff. And then and heading 36. The sun is starting to go down. Flaps, gears, autopilot. The sun is really low. I was planning on maybe flying a little bit lower along this coastline here, but we have over 100 nautical miles to go, and the sun is really setting now, so we have to unfortunately go up high to get some speed. Otherwise we will probably not reach the capital here. Because the sun is on its way of setting already. Alright. So we will be flying along the coast basically the whole time here. But I really want to reach this airport before the sun goes down, because I highly doubt they have any lights on this one. Let's see, how long do we have until we reach that airport? It is estimated 31. I can guess. How can the sun be going down already? It's like 2 o'clock. It's not 2 o'clock. That's UTC time. What time is it here? I have absolutely no clue. Check it. Well, we're going to Vato Mandri, at least. The time is UTC +3. So it's time is now 15, 16, 7. It's 5:50. Yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock. So yeah, the sun should be going down. Well, we're going to Vatomandri. It's a town of around 16,000 inhabitants, located on the coast. The town's name means sleeping rocks. The ride from 2 black rocks near the shore. It's also on the path of the Canal de Panglanes and National Road RN 11A. In the pre-colonial era of the 19th century, Vatomandri was a center of Hova government with an active port. Cyclone Manu caused great damage in 2003 to the town and left 68 people dead. Cyclone Giovanna in 2012 also caused significant damage. They have problem with cyclones in Madagascar, it seems. The next stream I do, I am not gonna go live time. I'm gonna set the time so that maybe, or that the time where I'm flying is the time where I am now. So if I start at 1 o'clock, the time I'm setting in the game is a simulation is 1 o'clock. If I start at 2 o'clock, I started at 2 o'clock, because then I will always be have enough sun to fly. Fortunately, I have to do that as I go east. There is no other way, because otherwise I would have to be streaming in the middle of the night. So maybe sometime I can do that, but maybe not. Come on, get up. This will be tight. Maybe we won't. But this is the town we're gonna reach. We'll see. It's the same here. If the sun is set, I'm not gonna fly any further. I really want to go to this town. I really want to get able to go to the capital. Or there will be a long stream on Sunday. But it can't be a very long stream, because I will be. We'll see. I have to start at maybe 3 o'clock my time on Sunday, because I work late. Finish just before 2 o'clock. Well, late. For me it's late. So let's see, the airport is located there. I'm not gonna reach that altitude. 20,000 feet better. 15 times 357 around, but the Indian Ocean. Soon we'll be heading out over it. I will see if I even do a stream on Sunday. Might be tired from work. We'll see. Okay, we're almost leveling out here at 20,000 feet. let's see, we have... how long do we have left? It is... see? 69 nautical miles. It gives us about 18 nautical miles before we start going down. So this time, and now someone starts. Stay up a little longer. Hello, Smite. Oh crap, I'm late. Way late. I was just enjoying the view and completely forgot that I was supposed to go down. Okay, sun is going down. That's 5. Glömma. Hmm. Hmm, 12:24. I'm actually right on target now. Oh, almost. Meow. No, wait. I'm way high. I need to go down. I completely miscalculated here. I need to go down like crazy. I need to slow down in order to get down to the airport. Completely miscalculated this. What I thought. 9:27 and it's 8. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be a crash dive here. Sorry, T-Bone. Because the runway is here? This river here is this one. So there is the runway. Pretty sure that's the runway. So I'm way high. Slow down and I don't have a feeling that the sun is gonna set. Yeah, can't even see the runway on there. Pretty sure that's the runway there. So I think that that is the runway. Gears down. It's a grass one. Oh, let's go. And this is like darkness. Hard to see where the trees are and things like that. Okay, the sun is gonna set. It has already set. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish it here, and we'll continue next time with our flight to the capital and further north. And I will set the time for the stream a little earlier so I have more time. So that will be on Sunday. So hope to see you then, and have a nice day.